So hello and welcome everyone to yet another YouTube video from Board Infinity. Today we are excited to share the success journey of Akansha Pal. She is one of our brilliant students and now she is successfully placed as well. So without wasting any further time, Akansha, first of all, congratulations on your placement.
Thank you so much, Ayush.
All right. So today, guys, we will be getting to know about Akansha's journey, how she opted into the course, how she got interested in data science, how she studied it, and then how finally she cracked the job. So Akansha, why don't you tell us about your educational background?
Okay, so uh, I have, I am a non-technical, I have a
Mhm.
non-technical background, and I did my BSc honors in mathematics from
Okay.
Delhi University.
Mhm.
And after that, I am working as an operator. Currently, I've been working as an operations analyst at a leading UK bank from
Okay.
3 years. So this was pretty much about my background. So yeah, totally non-technical background.
Got it. So, what made you, decided transitioning over with the data science, right? पहले आप operations में, I believe you, as you said, right, you were working with the leading bank. So,
Yeah.
what made you think and switch into this other domain?
Um. Uh. See. Data science is not a field that is very new to me. Ever since
Hmm.
I've been ever since my college days, I was thinking about getting into it, but I did not. There was no proper guidance available for me, and maybe I procrastinated. And once I got a job, I thought maybe let's just go with whatever we are getting. And then Corona hit us like anything. I thought that I am grateful at least having a job. So for all these
Hmm.
reasons, I was not able to find where what would be the proper place to go that
Got
could
it.
help me get into this industry, properly. So
Mhm.
I mean, ever since my college days, I wanted to get into it, but it took me 3 years to finally get
Mhm.
into it, and I'm not regretting it. I've only
Right.
learned things in these 3 years.
Hmm.
So
Right.
yeah,
So, but what was your initial interest in data science? Like you told, right, that from the college
mm,
days itself, you were interested in data science. So,
yeah,
what hooked to you in data science? And what, finally, even after 3 years, that you wanted to switch into data science. So, what
okay,
was that
okay.
desire about?
So
Hmm.
the first thing is a very cliche line that I'm going to make here, which is,
Hmm.
this is the future. And even in
Hmm.
terms of pay wise, you are getting paid. Even as
Hmm.
even freshers, if you are able to, if you're able to make a good impact in your first interview itself, you can grab a good opportunity, even as a fresher.
Right.
So speaking purely in terms of package. So I thought, मतलब ये तो एक goal था ही that you can earn good in comparison to
Hmm.
other industries. And then, matlab, even talking about,
Hmm.
okay, I'm non-technical, but then I have done my BSc in mathematics, so numbers don't scare
Right.
me. So I thought,
Hmm.
chalo, just not just running behind the package, I can also do it
Right.
well. So this is why this is what hooked me into it. कि चलो pay भी होगा अच्छा,
Hmm.
and then this is also something that I know that I'll be able to do. And even
Right.
in the entire course, I did not feel somewhere that I have maybe chosen a wrong industry for me. So till now, matlab, I'm feeling happy about it, finally getting into
Great. Great,
learning it.
great. So, as you told, matlab ke, so 3 years went by, right? You were
Yeah.
working as operations analyst. कहीं ना कहीं desire था that you wanted to become a data science. So
Hmm.
nowadays, if we see in industry, as much as the boom is for data science, so is the boom for many companies are offering data science courses as well. So,
Yeah.
what was your search for data science course like? What was in your mind the ideal data science course, and what made you choose Board Infinity?
Um, at that particular time,
Hmm.
say by the end of 2021, when I actually chose Board Infinity, I actually registered for a lot of courses. I have joined
Got it.
uh, they offer some free courses, trial classes. So I did take up
Mhm.
trial classes also, but the Board Infinity, I the first point of contact, the person who I contacted with, they made me comfortable that this could be the course for you. And the best thing that, the line that he said to me that remained in my mind was the placement opportunities. You guys were offering 100% placement guarantee or money return. So this is
Right.
something, matlab, the courses, they, even the other courses in the market, they will cost you a lot. They will cost you a fortune. So I thought, if there is, I mean, if I crack it, I crack it. If I don't, then
Right.
it's not a loss also. So I thought maybe I should try this one, because everybody in the market is offering the same thing. Maybe somewhere else, if I would have opted, they would have also been. I mean, they would. I mean, the syllabus will not change, right? For
Right.
so that is why I thought that chalo, let's try this one out, and it turned out good for me. So again, a good choice made by me.
राइट 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 ग्रेट सो तो ये हो गया मतलब ऑनबोर्डिंग वाला पार्ट सो हाउ वाज द जर्नी पोस्ट एनरोलमेंट व्हाट ऑल मॉड्यूल्स डिड यू स्टडी या फिर बोर्ड एंड से सपोर्ट कैसा था एंड इन व्हिच मॉड्यूल्स आपने क्या-क्या चीजें सीखी
So after enrolling, there was a little time left. The first class. So there was a time, and then there was a little time gap. So in that time, I went to the website, Board Infinity website. I navigated. I saw what all things they are offering. So I saw there are a lot of other courses as well.
राइट
There are webinars. Even if you're working, it's good because classes, so they are the classes are being held weekends. But if you're not working, if you're a student and you have, even on weekdays, if you are free, I saw that there
राइट
are webinars, continuous webinars every other day, every other topic. Even you if even for freshers, and then even for if you are a little into, if you think that you are not a fresher and
राइट
that you can do more coding and you can get deeper into the syllabus. So even for that, there are webinars. So this is one thing that I explored in that time. And then after joining, the first coach that was assigned to us was Akhil sir, and he took Excel and SQL for us. And honestly speaking, I'm not even exaggerating. I was very impressed by the way he was teaching and the way he was explaining things, and just personality wise. I did not see him even once, but
राइट
the personality spoke a lot. So I thought they have real. I could not tell about the future, but the first coach that I came across with, I was really impressed with the coaches that you. There are the coaches that are associated with you.
राइट
So I was really happy with the coaches. Also, even the next coach who took Python, Shreyas, was a really that all the coaches have, and even at one point I did not feel like they are getting stuck or they are not able to answer any of our queries. So knowledge wise also, the coaches were I was impressed with the coaches
great so
and
you
the
told
kind
you
of knowledge
studied
they brought and shared with us.
right, right. So you are telling you studied Excel, SQL, Python, all these technologies. So what all
Mhm.
projects did you made with every module?
So for all these modules, we were asked to make a capstone project as well. For Excel, for in SQL also we were given assignments. So they have actually they look good in my CV also.
Right,
I feel quite confident showing my CV to somebody. So
right,
uh, these are the kind of projects I made. Basically, capstone projects in SQL. In
right,
we also learned Tableau. So there is one data visualization का बहुत अच्छा सा good looking
right.
dashboard that I have made. So yeah, थोड़ा खुद का भी work किया, and then इंटरनेट एक्सेट्रा बहुत सारे सोर्सेज बोर्ड इन्फिनिटी का
Right,
मटेरियल यूज करके वीडियोस को स्पेशली व्हेन आई सॉ वन मोर थिंग दैट इज गुड अबाउट द कोर्स इज दैट वी आर एबल टू एक्सेस द वीडियोस post the class. So even class taken, when I revisit a session, I also find something new that I did not pay attention to while I was in the class.
right.
So And frankly speaking, the first dashboard that I was making, which was the Excel dashboard, I was totally hopeless. मेरे से नहीं हो रहा था. I mean, I did मतलब internet research सब कुछ करके मेरे से नहीं हो पा रहा था. I was very hopeless, and it was due to be submitted in just 2 days. But then I thought, okay, sit down, Akansha, start step by step. I opened the video in one tab, the live video, and the other tab I was doing my assignment, and step by step, just the way the coach was doing, I was doing it, and then finally something happened. I was able to crack it. So yeah, actually this has happened. So I thought, okay, I initially I thought ये useless है, नहीं हो पा रहा, क्या करूँ मैं live class. But then that live class, after visiting all the sources on the internet and YouTube and everything, it was actually the class, the live class, that helped me make the project. So this is another good thing.
Great. So once again, I would like to know in a deeper sense, right? What was the project about? What was it explaining? What all the things were there? In both Excel, Python, SQL, जो भी आपने सारे projects बनाए.
Python, SQL तो हो गया था, Tableau हो गया था. It was Excel because it was my first ever assignment on Excel. मतलब Excel, till now I had only used Excel to store data and not to use it उसमें manipulation करना, उसको pivot table के forms में change करना, and then making visualizations using formulas. ये सब चीजें I had never done on Excel. So I was not able to get the hang of it. कि अगर function लगाना है तो how exactly are we going to put a function. हाँ, function क्या क्या करता है that I know, but because class वगैरह में and everywhere I studied, but how to actually use it, on what type of बहुत सारे columns होते हैं Excel में, तो what type of column will use what type of function. sum if लगाना है तो what type of logic I am going to use, what kind of मतलब उसमें एक sum if जो if formulas होते हैं basically, उसमें हमें एक कंडीशन देनी होती है, तो वो how am I able, how should I give the condition. मुझे वो चीज समझ में नहीं आ रही थी. I knew what the result I wanted, but I did not know how to put that result in, I mean how to put it in form of formulas to get that result. And that is how I revisited the class, and step by step मैंने बैठ के लंबी सांस लेके करने की start किया. I was able to then do it. So that was like a hooray wala moment for me.
Amazing. So that was all about your live classes and your projects, right? So how about the placement training? आपका वो कैसा रहा था?
Okay, let's get to it now. So placement, actually, I did not go through the placement training. I cracked this particular interview while I was taking classes. So placement training, even for the for the batch, just batch where मैं currently हूँ, placement training has not yet started. We just got done with our modules. So I don't know how to put it. I do not have any words because I have not gone through the training at all.
Amazing. No worries. So what all companies did you apply to, and वहाँ पे experience कैसा रहा था? Was it the first company you cracked itself, or multiple companies you applied?
This was the very first interview that I cracked. This was the first interview that I gave, and I cracked it. And then I thought, चलो यहीं चल के देखते हैं. And then I got too lazy. I thought चलो हो गया. So I think finally 3 years के बाद एक थोड़ा short time मिला है while I'm serving this notice period in my previous organization. मैंने सोचा यार ये एक थोड़ा breather मिला है. Let's take this breather. Industry में जाना था, वहाँ तो हम जा ही रहे हैं. So I use this. And अब कहीं भी apply करो, my next plan is to first get experience, because anywhere you go, experience is what will count. I'm trying to build my portfolio, बढ़िया सा CV. I want to work on more projects. I want to be able to say in future that yes, I have actually worked on big data, and I'm not just somebody who has done only capstone projects. So I'm very hungry for that kind of experience, industry experience right now.
Amazing. And that hunger, is, what takes people miles ahead as well. So what was the interview process like? कितने rounds थे? उन rounds में क्या-क्या चीजें पूछे गई थी?
Right. So the in this particular company, can I name the company here?
Yeah, sure. You can, please.
So it's Infigonia company and Infigonia Group, and the headquarters is in Dubai, but they are based in Gurgaon in India. And there were 4 rounds. This I was referred to this company by Board Infinity itself. So I got a call from the HR, and that was the first round, as to speak.
Okay.
So I guess they in the first round they wanted to know if I am willing to work for them, because they have a
Right.
few conditions. There's bond, and then there's about
Hmm.
laptop, and then work from home or office. So they wanted to see if the candidate is wants to even work or not. Maybe they wanted to gauge
Right.
if I leave the company or I leave
Hmm.
after I get the offer. So maybe they wanted to know things like that about the candidate. Then the that was the first round, which was the basically HR kind of a round. Next round
Hmm.
was a technical round, and I was asked uh, technical questions. I was asked how to, you know, Excel may how to use formulas. They gave me scenarios, and they asked me how will you
Hmm.
separate if there are two texts inserted ये वाले column में, you can see there is a pattern, and if I want to segregate इस pattern को मुझे दो columns में divide करना है. So they will tell you the scenario, what is the end result, and then they will ask
Hmm.
you how to do it. So they asked
Got
me questions
it.
from SQL and Excel initially, because at that time मेरा Python का course was still going on. So I
Hmm.
told them initially, and this is I mean I don't know if
Hmm.
you want to hear this or not, but being
Right.
honest is like, this is, I am not telling it as a point. I'm only telling
Hmm.
it as a life experience. Matlab,
Hmm.
you be honest.
Right.
Uh, Even if you are wrong, or even if you lack somewhere, you will leave
Hmm.
an impression on the interviewer. So I told
Correct.
him beforehand that Python wala course mera abhi ongoing hai. So
Hmm.
I might get stuck, and I might not be able to answer a few questions, but I would like to know the questions.
Right.
Then he said, no worries. If your
Hmm.
course is still going on, you have not yet completed the module. Let's not get into Python. Let's just stick to Excel and SQL, is what he said. So
Hmm.
Excel and SQL ke questions, they gave me scenarios and they wanted answers from me. So this was the second round, which was the technical. Third wala round jo tha was a little more, little technical round, and a little they wanted to know me as who as a person I am. And maybe
Hmm.
this round what they wanted to check was my communication. And this
Right.
was with the CTO of the company. He asked me a few questions in technical field. SQL के बारे में पूछा था उन्होंने, not about anything
Hmm.
from Excel. And then they were telling me what do they have to offer me. Matlab, what am I
Right.
going to learn from the company? How am I going to grow? They shared future plans of of their company. They shared what they are planning for the future. Uh, so just so that I know what do I have in. I mean, what can I explore? What are
Right.
they also? He also told me different fields where they need data analysts in. So data analyst केवल एक
Hmm.
मतलब एक बहुत broad term होती है. So they have different
Right.
fields. They told me that he told me that they have data analysts working in the HR department. And then he told me, you have a maths background, you can communicate well, so you can join this particular team, जो client management की team होती
Hmm.
है. So he told me everything, what they are working for, and what is there for me, basically everything. So this was the
Right.
third round. Moving on to the fourth round. Fourth में there was no technical aspect. Technical की बातें हो गई. It was with
Hmm.
the final round was
Hmm.
with the CEO of the company, and he only wanted to know my personality. And maybe he was
Hmm.
trying to check if I mean एक चीज होती है कि सिखा तो तुम कुछ भी दोगे किसी को. Are they
Right.
willing to learn? Are they good learners? So
Hmm.
this is what they he was wanting to. I mean, the company wants to gauge in a candidate that they are interviewing for a certain role. So उसमें there was only मतलब soft
Hmm.
skills, or he only wanted to know. कि किसी सिनेरियो में how am I going to react. So he asked me questions
Right.
like, tell me something that you know is true, but the world will not agree, but you know that is true. So इस type के questions he posed in front of me, and
Right.
काफी लंबा राउंड था, and it was a very interactive round. Well, I did not even, it was an hour long, and it was really good interacting
Right.
with him. It was more not like an interview, it was more like a casual conversation with him. So that was a very I would say that
Got
was the
it.
best interview. I mean, that was the best round out of the 4 rounds. And then and there he told me whether he was interested in me or not, and he told me that uh, we want you to work with us. And then the same round, salary discussion and everything went by, and within 3 hours I was shared the offer letter also. And he told me, the last line that he told me
Amazing.
was, just go out, it's weekend, go out, have fun with your family. And that, just these are things,
Right.
that made me want to work with the company, and I do not want to give an interview anywhere else. So I thought I'm going to work with the right
Right.
people. So that was about the entire interview.
Great, great. So once again, congratulations, Akansha, for the same. And I do hope that this journey of yours will inspires the learners who are in the same boat. Inspire them to work even harder, get better placements and everything.
Yeah.
So any word of advice of yours for your fellow alumni जो कि अभी प्लेसमेंट प्रोसेस जिनका स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ है या जो अभी एग्जिस्टिंग
Yes.
बैचेस में है, व्हाट एडवाइस वुड यू लाइक टू गिव देम?
See, what I feel is that just like you are here learning something, in future also you will go, you can learn multiple things. The companies, what they are seeking is the right people. So try to be the right person. Have, एक learn करने की will रखो. That is one advice that I want to give. And that is what, job, I mean, market में यही चीज चाहिए. People are looking for candidates who are willing to learn, because they are willing to teach you. So this is, especially in this field, it's a very fresh field at this point of time पे. So even we are seeing currently a lot of freshers are getting hired even in big companies. So
Right.
be the right person, be the person to fit in that job, be a learner. डोंट थिंक, मतलब दिस पर्टिकुलर, इफ आई शेयर माय एक्सपीरियंस, मेरा जो टेक्निकल फील्ड था, ऐसा नहीं है कि आई वाज टेक्निकल राउंड था. आई वाज नॉट, आई देयर वर अ फ्यू क्वेश्चंस, आई वुड से 30-40% थे क्वेश्चंस आउट ऑफ 100% क्वेश्चंस जो मैंने आंसर या तो नहीं कर पाए थे या तो इनकरेक्ट करे थे. लास्ट बाद में आफ्टर द इंटरव्यू आई चेक वेदर आई आंसर्ड राइट और नॉट, एंड देन आई फाउंड आउट कि मैंने कुछ क्वेश्चन आंसर गलत भी करे, आंसर करे थे, बट माय एटीट्यूड वाज ऑफ अ लर्नर. So maybe that is what made, I mean, that is why I got selected. So ye ek point hai. Next point is, in when you are sitting for an interview, be honest with the interviewer. If you are trying to build up stories, that they will catch, because वो काम बहुत टाइम से कर रहे हैं. Maybe आपका first, second, third interview होगा, but they have interviewed multiple hundreds or thousands of people before you, so they will know, and this will not leave a good impression. Even मतलब this will not leave a good impression on the interviewer. And even if you are able to answer the questions, just like first point मैंने कहा था, they might not find you fit, because they have caught you, in एक bad, आपका image बन गया उनके सामने. So be honest with your interviewer. And बस ये तो soft skills वाला part हो गया. Work on your project, build projects, दिखाओ that you have at least tried, even if वो कुछ इधर उधर है project हल्का फुल्का, but you have made an attempt in that particular project जो भी आप करना चाह रहे हो. So you have made an attempt is what you want to tell your wherever you are applying to. So this is another point of advice from me, and that is pretty much it, I guess. इतनी काफी है advice for now.
Chalo. Once again, thank you, Akansha, for joining for this interview. I wish you all the luck ahead and accelerating career. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ayush.